Previously on My Little Pony. Theme: I admire these guards' bravery, but I pity their intelligence. Shouldn't they be dead?
Where's she going?
Thinking out loud. Twilight Sparkle reads with the speed of a Time Lord. I love how Twilight has to think for a moment whether or not she wants to share her knowledge. It's like keeping a secret that loses its value after it's out.
I read all about the prediction of Nightmare Moon.
Reminder that Sunbutt is always watching. This background doesn't properly reach the top of the frame.
Especially if there's candy apples in there. What? Those things are good.
Let's just say that Pinkie Pie's humor has really improved since season 1. I still don't understand how needlessly dropping Twilight off a cliff expresses honesty. Maybe unfounded trust, but honesty? Fluttershy apologizes for letting Twilight slip, but it was actually Rainbow Dash that let go. Conveniently placed ledges. You'd think Twilight would see this mysterious blue smoke. The Manticore has no thorn in its paw until later. Equines defecate while walking. Next time, don't let Twilight lead after having so much hot sauce. Nightmares.
Tell me she's not.
These ponies act like no one has ever broken into song before. Or did they only start doing that after Hasbro started following them around with cameras? That is how it works, right? If these scary faces are all in their heads, how is Pinkie in the mouth of one? This sea serpent is awful far from the sea. Did Rarity take the scale from his chin or something?
Ow! What did you do that for?
Rarity, what are you?
Oh!
Twilight walks on water.
You can't explain that.
This bridge does not obey any laws of physics, nor does it follow any laws of continuity. Why are characters always so trusting of evil voices? Fog has extensive muffling capabilities. Tying knots with mouth.
When the 5 are present, a spark will cause the 6th element to be revealed.
What in the hay is that supposed to mean?
I'm with Applejack on this one. Friends exit the room simply because it's relevant to the plot. Twilight disappears, but is immediately found just next door. Nightmare Moon stands around for a good 10 seconds while Twilight reminds the audience of her objective. Well, they sure took their time to stroll on over. Would you trust a face like this if you were dangling off the edge of a cliff? Fluttershy's element shards are improperly layered.
Just like your cutie mark.
Fluttershy is colorblind. This lens flare is improperly layered behind the crack in the window. Also, lens flare. Twilight knew all this time that they were sisters, and yet still acted surprised to hear so. I sure hope this offensive pony doesn't become a thing. Sunbutt's butt butted a tail. Awful chipper considering they haven't slept in 3 days.